When you've finished your loom, you need to cover it for protection and to make it tidy. Here we have three options. You've got split sleeving, convoluted plastic tube, which you slide over the cables. It's available in various different sizes. Spiral wrap, again available in different sizes. You wrap around your loom. And loom tape, non-adhesive, wrap around your loom and secure with regular insulation tape at each end. The easiest one to use is the split convoluted tubing. Simply choose a size which closest matches your bundle of wires, cut it to the correct length and then slide it over the bundle. If you need to leave a wire out, like this red one, it's pretty simple to just slide it back down the split. You can then use a piece of insulation tape here and there to hold it in position. The second option, the spiral wrap, is slightly more difficult to use, but it does bind the cables more tightly. Work your way along the loom, wrapping it round until you get to the end. Before we reach the loose wire, we're going to start wrapping that with the smallest size. Spiral wrap will even protect single wires. When you continue with the main part of the loom, you can overlap the loose wire by one just to hold it in place. Done. If you choose to use the third method, which is a loom tape, it's easiest to have an assistant or to clamp one end of the loom in the vise. Start by overlapping the tape one complete rotation and then work your way along the loom, wrapping it tightly, overlapping by half the width. You then need to secure the end with a piece of insulation tape, just to finish it off. Using the loose wire in our loom, we're going to show you a couple of methods of joining a single wire together. The first being a waterproof spade connection, and the second, solder and heat shrink. This waterproof joint is made up of a two-piece polythene sleeve and a male and female spade connector. You first have to slide the sleeves onto the cable. The larger one is for the male side of the connection. You then crimp and solder the joints as before. Push the terminals together, slide the female spade cover over and then the male cover over that. A good waterproof joint. If you need to make a butt joint in your loom, here's how to make it safe and reliable. We've stripped about 15mm of the insulation from each end of the wire. Cut a 30mm piece of heat shrink and slide it over one wire. Twisted the copper strands tightly, and now we're going to twist them together. If you cross them about in the middle and then twist each end over the other until they're tight. Then solder the joint. If you're left with any sharp strands, just snip them off with some snips. You can then slide your heat shrink over and shrink it with your heat gun. Another reliable waterproof joint.